So welcome back guys to the new video. Today I'm going to show you how to draw the outlines to create the hyper realistic image or portraits as you can see in this screen. So today I'm going to share 3 different kinds of method to draw the outlines for the portraits. So without delay, let's get into the video. So the first method is the grid method. Okay, so the first method is the grid method. I think many of you are familiar with this method because it is a well-known method. Basically, in this method, what you do is you just create the graph in your reference image. You can just print it out, but make sure it is black and white. Sorry, I didn't have it. So anyway guys, just what you need to do is just need to create the graph in your reference image and just try to reflect it in your paper. You can just increase the size of an image by increasing or doubling the length. Likewise, if you are lazy as me and don't have a photocopy or printer in your home, just open your Play Store in your mobile device and download the grid maker. Download this. I have already installed it, so let's just open it. So guys, what this app does is you can just create the grid graph in your image. Just let's go to the gallery. Let's select the image. Let's select this one, and this app enables us to make the grid. For example, if you want to make it square, or if you want to add diagonals, if you want to make the image black and white, and you can select the number of rows and columns. Let's select 15 squares, and you can also change the colors to make it a little bit brighter. Let's select red one like this, and let's just save it. Okay, so what I like the most about this application is you not only just you can create the image with the graph, but this gives us the grid only, from which we can create the grid in our paper. So this image I have used the grid method to create, and as you can see, it's pretty much accurate. The backgrounds, the outlines, and the clothes, etc. But many people find it difficult to draw the great small boxes and later on erasing it and blah blah blah. So here's the new method. This method is from the JD Hilberry. What it does is you just create the 2 diagonals and 1 vertical and a horizontal line. From this method you can create as accurate as the grid method. I have tried it, but I was not that satisfied as the grid method. So what I did was I just add a small diagonals to the small squares, and the result was good. So you can also use this method to read the outline portraits. Guys, number 2 method is tracing. Yes, tracing. So for that method, what you can do is there are different ways to trace. Here I take a mobile device and just put the paper on the top of it and just trace it. But while tracing, as you can see, I can see the image clearly. So for this you have to turn on the full brightness of your mobile device. Let's turn on the full brightness. Okay, let's place it on the top. Now after this, as you can see, we can see clearly the image and like this, and from this you can draw an accurate outline or portraits of your image. But if you have a computer device or laptop device, you can use it. You can use the light box like this in the image if you can buy one, or you can simply use the window. If you are low in budget, then you can simply just use the window. So we are now at the number 3 method. For this method, what you need to do is just scale and a phone device. So for this method, what you need to do is select and clear high resolution SD image, and just in the paper mark the image how big you want to make. For example, let's make this one and just measure it. So let's just measure it. So let us suppose that you want to create the portrait of this length. For an example, let's take 11.5 centimeter. Now what you need to do is just zoom in the image on your mobile device and adjust the image such a way that from top to the bottom its length is exactly 11.5 centimeter as in paper. After you have set up the image size, then what you need to do is just measure the part that you want to draw. For example, if you want to draw an eye, then just measure the length and width of eye and just point out the length and width of eye in the paper and just trace it from there. You can just measure the eye for checking out, and you can just likewise you can just draw all the parts and outline of the portraits. So I think it is the best method because you don't need to draw any graph. You don't need to erase anything after drawing the portraits. So these were the three methods that I know to draw the outlines of the portraits for the beginners. So this is not the best methods to draw. The best method to draw is by freehand, which saves a lot of time. So what I suggest you that just practice the freehand drawing, but if you want to improve the shading skills and stuff like that, then you can use this method to draw the outlines, which will quickly helps you to draw the outlines. It saves a lot of time. So what I basically want to say is practice freehand. It will improve your many drawing skills. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys will love the video. Now I'm going to make this series like how to draw the eye, nose, mouth and realistic shading, clothes and many more. So subscribe for this and like the video if you liked it, and dislike the video if you dislike the video. So thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.